Hiya, it's me. You wouldn't know because my voice is crazy. Oh, stay tuned for an update video on what's coming next on my channel and this cute baby here. All right, so listen, I've been promising this tips and tricks video for up and coming reborn artists, and I'm really excited about it. I just had to explain why that is not the next video like I thought it would be, and it's simply this: my voice is gone. You can tell, right? I mean, it's not that bad, but it's actually hard for me to talk. So I have actually recorded all the footage that I wanted to record for this tips and tricks video. I'm excited about it. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but it is kind of like, it's gonna be a short and sweet video with lots and lots of content. You probably won't hear from anybody else on things that you need to consider when you are starting out as a reborn doll artist. It's not a tutorial. My tutorials are gonna come up, don't worry, but this video is kind of one to keep in your pocket as you start to explore painting. And let me just say, there are tons of tutorial videos out there on YouTube, so it's not like I'm leaving you in the dark and there's like missing information out there. You can definitely find some amazing reborn tutorial videos on painting, but this video that I'm making is actually unique, and it's things that I think will make it easier for you and things to think about as you get started. So I really want to put that video out there, but you guys, my voice. So I started to record it and I'm doing a voiceover for it, and I just decided, no, I don't want this to be out there forever with my crazy voice that I lost. Like, I lost my voice. It's back, but it's so hard to talk, and you can hear it, right? It's just, it's not me. So I am putting that video on hold just for a little bit because I really want that to be my actual voice and not this voice. And then I'll just make a video or two in between when I release that, as I get my voice back, okay? So this is one little video, and so I'm really just on here to update you on that and change this little guy into a simple little sleeper. He's so adorable. I actually have him for sale, and I feel like I must be crazy because he is very sweet, but you know, sometimes you just have to let some go, and it's really hard. I don't reach for him a lot. He can be enjoyed by somebody else. But I have a very possessive part of my personality that comes out a little bit with this doll hobby. It's almost like I don't necessarily want you forever, but I don't want anyone else to have you either. So, but he's so sweet. I mean, if I end up keeping him, I would not be disappointed. He's probably really down on the list of ones that I'm okay with letting go because he's really special. So this is the Kai by Gudrun Legler. She's one of my favorite sculptors. There's something about the way she sculpts, and there's such a difference in all of her babies, but then that, you know, familiarity in her sculpting still there. I love that. It's kind of like artists, right? Like, some artists have such a distinct painting style that you know exactly when you see that baby, oh, that's a so-and-so baby. And I think sculptors are like that too. There are some sculptors that you just identify immediately with their sculpt, that it's that sculptor's doll. But with Gudrun Legler, I can kind of do that. But on the other hand, she has a lot of diversity in her sculpting, you know, like in facial features and things like that, that aren't as identifiable, and I just really respect that kind of thing. because I'm the kind of artist that I have such a diverse style that you can't always look at one of my creations and say, oh, that's a Stardust and Moonlight Reborn doll. You know, you can't really do that with mine. It's not necessarily the way to go with painting, like to have a very diverse style or a very distinct style. I think it's so cool that there's both scenarios, but there's something kind of cool about an artist or a sculptor, which is also an artist, by the way, who has a lot of little surprises or different techniques or different creative avenues that they go, that it doesn't really put a stamp on all of their work. And so Gudrun Legler is kind of one of those for me. Anyway, this is Kai. He is a very small, well, not very small. He's a small newborn. He wears newborn, but he's petite. He's a petite newborn. And this little gem was painted by Sherry's Little Blessings. He's so beautiful. He has a biracial skin tone. And oh my gosh, I look at him and I think, why would I even let go of him? But that's what happens. We pull our babies out and then we just get all the feels again. It's like an impossible, never-ending cycle. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, I have to be honest here. I sometimes wish I was not a collector. I have tried so hard to rid myself of that collector side of me that likes to have dolls in my collection, but not only that, but dolls from other artists, because that's the way I collect. I like to experience dolls from different artists. I wish I could paint my own. At the very least, if I couldn't eradicate collecting altogether, I wish I could just collect my own. I would save so much money if I just bought the kits and painted them myself. But it takes the magic away from me. It really does. And also, it's just so much fun to have a ready-made baby that someone else made. So I'm just looking at him and I am just loving this little boy again. So I do have him up for sale. Check out my reborns.com page. It's in the description of this video. Any dolls that I paint for sale will be listed there, and any dolls from my collection that I have up for sale will be listed there. I have a few now, and you know, if you're in love with this boy, go check out his pictures, and you might want to snag him before I change my mind, because I'm thinking I'm a little bit crazy. But we have had so many things happen, like crazy things. I had this major, well, it was a very simple thing that happened that caused a major leak in the bathroom downstairs. And so I have to have that completely demolished. Just like weird things happening that are just so inconvenient but causing major financial stress. So of course I'm going to be responsible and say, okay, I'm getting rid of some dolls here so I could pay for this. It's hard though still. I look at him and I think, okay, you know, the money would be helpful, but then I wouldn't have him anymore. I mean, he's so sweet. Is this on backwards? Oh my gosh, Jeanette, did you put this? Oh, okay. I thought I saw like the tag inside. Well, anyway, let's just put this on him. So I'm excited about this video I'm making. Again, it's tips and tricks. Anything from the way I recommend you start painting out, because there's a lot of different styles, to like what kind of brushes or what to consider with brushes, to like little tools that you cannot buy anywhere from a vendor, like really funky little things I've discovered that become amazing tools that I bet no one else has ever told anyone on YouTube or anywhere to use as a tool. So I have some really cool things on there that I'm excited to share with those of you who are curious about starting out painting and trying it on your own. But even for those of you who are just collectors and you're just really curious about the journey of painting and the kind of things that you know, artists should consider and things like that. I know so many collectors who are interested in all things Reborn related, even if it's painting and the art side of it. So I think this video will be fun for everybody. You don't have to be an aspiring artist to enjoy it. But like I said, I'm doing a voiceover, and I have the absolute worst voice right now to do a voiceover. And I was gonna push through it. I really was. I was pushing through it, and I told myself, okay, you're just gonna do it, and you're just gonna tell people you lost your voice. But this video will be out there forever. Whether it's popular or not, it's still gonna be out there forever. And it's just gonna bug me. I know the future me is gonna say, past me, why did you do this video when your voice was gone? Why didn't you just wait a couple of days and do it when your voice was normal? I know I would tell myself that. So I am just putting that video off a little bit longer until my voice is back. And then I'll be able to work on the editing and the voiceover for it and get it out to you guys. So I just wanted to say, look, I know I've been talking about it and pumping it up for a little while. I promise it's coming. It's already been filmed and recorded, and it's almost there. I don't really love his onesie underneath. This is actually kind of tight. So let me see if this is a preemie size. I'm just curious. I think it's newborn, but yeah, this is a newborn onesie, but it's a little tight on Kai. So he's kind of an interesting newborn size. Like I said, he's a small newborn. I could even probably squeeze some preemie on him, to be honest. But this newborn in particular is quite tiny on this little guy. So let me see if I get that zipped all the way up. Oops. I don't like zippers because it, like for real babies, that can be not fun. Oh, he's so pretty. Is he not so pretty? Just love him. And his little feet are the best. He just has such a delicate face. Like, if I had this baby in real life, I'd be so in love with him. I would be so proud of him. I'd be showing him off everywhere because he just has such a handsome little face, and he has a very subtle dimpled chin. I love dimpled chins. You know, so just this, I'm just talking about the sculpting itself is just beautiful. Like, his face is so beautiful. Look at his profile. Oh, he's like the perfect baby. He's one of those sculpts that I kind of wish I think it's sad that he doesn't actually exist. I'm sure there's a human out there somewhere that kind of looks like him, but he just has the most beautiful face to me. And I don't know if, you know, anyone else feels particularly like I do with this sculpt, but that's the cool thing about this hobby, is that there will be one doll that has a face that you just can't resist, and you just want that baby to be real so bad, you know, and you think it's such a shame that it's not a real baby. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. I probably should have done this when his feet and all of his little painted glory was exposed before we put this sleeper on him. But look at this boy. I mean, really. Oh, he's gorgeous. He's so pretty. Let's see if we can find a pacifier for him. So I hope you have all had a wonderful summer and start to your fall, because fall's coming. I'm so excited. I think all of us are. I mean, to be real, I've never been a summer person. I don't like summer. I don't like the heat. But as I get older, I'm changing that attitude, and I kind of appreciate summer a lot more, because what I realize is that I love having 4 seasons. And you know, it's just such a beautiful, it's such a beautiful thing to be able to transition to different seasons, and it just reminds you so much of the phases of life. You know, there's always going to be that new beginning that you can count on, that's going to roll around, and it's going to be different, and it's going to be full of beauty and full of challenges, but it's always going to be there. It's always going to change, and it's like the phases of life. So that's why I love having a, you know, diversity of seasons. I think it's special. So I never say anymore that I hate the summer, because I do appreciate it now. I'm starting to appreciate the heat. You know, there's a time for everything to be appreciated. So, you know, summer, it's hot. It's really hot. But it's great to just experience that and take it for what it is, because soon fall's coming, and then winter, and then spring, and every season, you know, has its time to shine. So thanks for watching this video. I just really missed you guys and I wanted to come on and say hi. So we're gonna keep this short and sweet, and I will see you again. I hope you have a wonderful, lovely day. Go smile, go do something fun, eat some ice cream, do something really special for yourself, no matter how small it is, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.